Look at that whirlwind. How'd you see that? Hello, my little weird friend in the woods. I've come to see you again. The first time I saw this thing, I just thought it was such a strange looking thing. And I suppose it might not look that way to someone who doesn't know anything about the area. I don't know if I've shown this. Well, in past videos I've shown it, but okay, we got, for brand new people, we've got this huge drainage tower. It's just a little, I mean, it's a culvert coming off this mountain, so it's a lot of water, but it's just a little flood creek, right? It's just, you know, it's not, you can see it's not that big, you know. It's only 3 feet wide. It's not. Why would they do this? That thing belongs in like a reservoir, right? Like a big lake, you know. That I just thought it was strange to see that basically in a puddle. This thing's the size of a big puddle. But this is why it was so weird to me, and my viewers probably don't realize this. On the other side of this man-made dam, and it's a substantial dam. This took a machine, a bulldozer, a backhoe to do this. And but right here is the drainage. The drainage off the mountain is right here, the bigger one, right? And that one over there is just a little tiny drainage off that little section. And this one handles a ton of water, as you can see. And that's 10 feet deep, right there. It's huge. It's a huge drainage ditch. I mean, it's massive down there. It really opens up and gets going. Why this little tinkle of water? Why did they dam this up? You know, it's not because of flood. You know, it's not because of the apartment buildings down there worrying about a flood. I mean, look at this, is the Grand Canyon right here, man, compared to this. So what was going on here? For today's video, I'm going to send the GoPro down that tower, see what's down there. This is an odd place. I've made videos here in the past about bottle picking and relic picking. I found this porcelain electric fence holder. It goes on like a fence post, an electric fence, made in like the late 1800s. It's just laying on the surface of the ground up here. I think people have been coming here for a couple of centuries and just dumping. That's how I found this place. I was stashing scrap metal overnight to go to the scrapyard when the scrapyard closed, so I have to take it all the way home. And I think the similar thing happens here on the side of this mountain in the middle of town. I think it's been a natural dumping ground for a long time. And of course there's gonna be Civil War relics around here. I've seen people in here excavating the side of this flood ditch, digging big holes. And you know, I mean, there was stuff from the 1800s just laying on the surface of the ground. You know, that's the kind of this mountain. It's a unique place, I think. Oh shoot! Ow. Ooh. Oh, dang it! Big toe and sin bone. Ooh. So yeah, let's get to it. I've always kind of been skeptical of walking through here. A big pit opens up and I fall to my death. Which reminds me, I saw a video today of a guy that found a dog trapped under a log in the mud. I'll link that up down there in the description. I want you to watch that if you want to feel good for the day. When I first pulled up, there was a bunch of deer that ran through the forest. Almost caught a glimpse of Bigfoot for you. Okay, so the bigger question is where's this drain to? Is this it right here? What? Huh. I can see light over there. Oh, you know what? What in the world? I can see light at the end of that tube. I don't think it's going to the tower though. Might be. Let's see. I think it is. Whoa. Huh. Well, this video might not be as exciting as I thought it would. I was thinking it might be like some super deep thing draining somewhere else, because this doesn't make any sense. Well, let me see. Let's see. Look at that whirlwind. How'd you see that? That was interesting. Did you see what that wind just did? I don't know if I got the camera on in time. I think I caught the end of it. Something about the lay of this land just created like a small dust devil almost, a whirlwind. I think I caught the end of it. It kind of started right here, just went, and then it went away. That was cool. I actually just watched a guy talk about White Horse Mountains and the pyramids of Giza, how they, particularly the White Horse Mountains, where they change the surface of the land, build hills and stuff, and put like a reservoir on the other side, and they'll manipulate the cumulus nimbus clouds, and they'll come in and have like a lightning rod, and the lightning will strike, and it'll create a big thunderstorm and water the whole farmland and around the area. that was the effect that just had. Now I'm not saying that's what this is, but that I just saw it. I hope I caught the end of it. A little whirlwind was created here, and it caught some of these leaves, and it put all the leaves right here in a tight little pile. That was cool. I'll put the link to that down in the description as well. This guy talking about the pyramids of Giza and White Horse Mountains, he knows this stuff. It's exceptional. Link down there. His name's Jeffrey Drum on the Matt Bial podcast. Okay, so what was I talking about? Man, I wish I'd had the camera on. That was awesome. Without a doubt, this. I mean, I don't think that's what they're doing here on purpose, but by default, I just saw it with my own eyes. This berm just created a little weather event right in front of my eyes. Little dust devil guy. It's interesting. See this pile here? It's a lot higher. It's a lot higher than everything else. Almost as if that happens a lot. It could have something to do with them buildings too, messing with the wind. It's almost like stuff's being piled up right here. And that's interesting. Look how much higher this is than the rest of the place around it. That's exactly where it deposited those leaves. Well, at least I got something cool to talk about. This was uneventful. I was hoping it would be like super deep and it was like draining, because we're on the side of a mountain about halfway down. I was hoping it was draining somewhere super deep, you know. Maybe find Jesse James' treasure. Hey. Spam. Go away, spammers. Legend has it that Jesse James has hid his treasure in these pots. I think it's a little north of here, but close enough. It's not in there. I could have got some glimpses of Bigfoot for you earlier too. I want to know what you guys think. Tell me down in the comments. This makes no sense. If someone was going to try to build like a goldfish pond or like a little bluegill pond or something, First of all, they'd probably put some kind of clay in the bottom instead of just normal dirt. Second of all, why on a 10-foot dam from the inside? From the outside, it's almost 20 feet, it looks like, on it, or over there on this side. But this is only 2.5 feet off the ground, give or take. So the most water that's ever going to sit in here after drainage is this, you know. So obviously they're not trying to make a pond, because you'd have the drainage way up here, so you'd have water in it. So it's literally a drainage tower and a dam that goes straight into the natural drainage ditch. This is just this is a tiny little drainage area compared to this. You know, naturally it's just going to flow right in and just come right into this giant gorge, no problem. So the only thing I can think of is they wanted to make a little pond to put some goldfish in, something like that. But that's not the case, because if you wanted to make a pond, you wouldn't put the drainage holes 2 feet off the ground, because you're not going to have any water in it. So therefore, what is this place? It literally makes no sense. It makes no sense. That's why I'm going to post the video, because it makes no sense. It took a bulldozer, it took a backhoe to come in here and build this thing. And it's nice, it's nice made, damn. It's almost 360 degrees. It took a lot of work to come down here and do this. Why? Why? I cannot figure out why. But I'm glad I saw that little dirt devil come and swirl down them leaves on top of that elevated pile that I kicked. That was cool. That that got me thinking about White Horse Mountains. Check them videos out down there. They're kind of long. It's a long, but he explains everything, is why it's so long. Very, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and post the video, even though I didn't catch anything cool in there. A couple thousand mines are better than one. Let me know. Try to figure this out for me, because like I say, the very first instant I saw this thing, I just thought it's just bizarre and weird. It serves no purpose. Why is it here? Why is it here? The only thing I can think of is if it was drained somewhere down deep for some reason to do something, but it's not. It's draining 30 feet on the other side of the dam, which it would normally do without the dam. The same amount of water that's coming out of this tube here, coming down this little trickle here, is the same amount of water that's going to come out of the tube on the other side of the dam. They're not slowing the water flow down. If there was a bunch of water in here, it would be the same. I don't get it. It's well made. It's a well made, good engineered project. I just don't have any idea what it's for. But I'm very happy. I think I caught that on film. The end of that little dirt devil putting them leaves in that pile down there. That was cool. That was a White Horse Mountain effect, folks. That was slick. I almost want to put like a trail cam down here, because that would probably activate it. I think this is public land, I'm not sure. Used to be a road through here. Okay, well, no Jesse James treasure. No Bigfoot sightings of deer running through the woods. I won't clickbait you. Without a doubt, that dam right there created that little dust devil. That was cool. All right, well, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks for watching.